Have you ever sat at your job thinking, this 9 to 5 is the only reason I am not rich? You're not alone. A lot of people believe the only way to build wealth is to quit their job, start a business, and never work for anybody again. But here is the twist. For many people, your 9 to 5 is actually the biggest wealth building tool you currently have. The problem is not the job. The problem is how you're using the money that comes from it. In today's video, I want to flip that thinking. I want to show you how your salary can become your investor, your safety net, your freedom plan if you use it with intention. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sifal. On this channel, we talk about money, how to make money, how to manage your money, how to multiply your money. We also dive into mindset and simple ways to build wealth without losing your mind. Remember, on this channel, we also build wealth on our own term and do what we love to do. If this sounds like something you need, subscribe to the channel and watch to the end. Make sure you share this video with one or two of your friends who needs to also hear this. In today's video, we're going to be walking through 5 big steps. Now, how to get the most out of your 9 to 5. Why staying in one job forever can quietly make you poorer. How to avoid the golden handcuff trap. How to use your job to fund your business or side hustle. How to make your salary grow through investing. And I will share some stories along the way. So let's start from the beginning. Your 9 to 5 is not the enemy. I want you to imagine these two people. Person A says, my job is the problem. I can't do anything because of this 9 to 5. Person B says, my job is my first investor. I will use it to escape later. You're doing the same job, same salary, but different mindset and different outcome. Most of us grew up hearing, go to school, get a good job, collect a salary, and that was the end of the story. Nobody showed us how to grow the income, protect it from inflation, use the income to buy assets, use it to buy back our time later. So we blame the job instead of upgrading our strategy. Let's share a quick story. There was a lady I coached. Let's call her Tunde's wife. Her name is Sarah. She worked in the bank, made okay money, money that is considered to be okay. But every month, salary in, salary out. She felt stuck. One day, on a call with her, I asked her, if your salary was a worker, what job would you have given it? She went silent. She had never seen it that way. She saw salary as money to survive. From that day, we gave her salary a new job. Part of it must build her future. Part of it must buy freedom. The rest can fund lifestyle. 3 years later, same industry, now higher income, growing investment, side business, same 9 to 5 structure, but different use. Your job is a tool. Let's talk about how to squeeze value from it. Protect your salary from quiet pay cuts. So let's be real. If your salary has stayed at the same for 3, 4, 5 years, you did not maintain your income. You likely took a pay cut quietly. Why is that? Because food is more expensive, rent is more expensive. If you have children, raising them and providing for their needs is even more expensive. Let's just say life in general is more expensive. If your income is flat and cost of living is rising, your real income is declining. It's falling. So if you want to use your job to build wealth, step 1 is very simple. Your salary must grow faster than your expenses. There are 2 main ways. Number 1, negotiate where you are, or move to where you will get a better pay. Let's start with negotiation. Here's how to negotiate without feeling like a beggar. Most people wait for their boss to see their efforts. They hope someday somebody will notice them. They hope HR call them randomly one day. This is not a strategy. It is a wishful thinking. Instead, do this. Keep a brag file. Create a folder on your phone, on your laptop, on your desktop. Anytime you complete a task, save it there. Anytime a client sends a thank you email, save it. Anytime your work made or save a company money, write it down. So when it's time to talk about salary, you're not just saying, I've been working hard. You are saying, I led this project that brought in X amount. I handled this work that saved us Y amount. I took on A, B, and C responsibility. Know your market value. Check salaries for the roles on local job board or even on LinkedIn. If people in the same role are earning more, have that data at hand. Pick your moment. Don't ambush your boss when they are stressed. Ask for a proper review meeting. Practice your script, something like, over the last year, I've taken on X and delivered Y. Based on the value I bring and the market rate for this role, I would like to discuss a review of my compensation. Short, calm, and confident. It is scary, yes, I know. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Because an extra 5 to 10% on your salary means you have more to invest, more to save, more breathing room, and that compounds over time. Let's move on to part three. Why staying in one job forever can cost you. Now, let's talk about something many people don't like to hear. Staying loyal to one company for a long time can hold back your income. I'm not saying jump around every 6 months. I'm saying don't build your entire life on they like me here. I had a friend, let's call him Billy. He worked at the same company for 9 years. Great staff. Everybody liked him. Every year, small raise. Meanwhile, people who joined after him stayed 2 to 3 years, left to other fame, came back with double his salary level. Why? Because sometimes the faster way to upgrade your income is to change the environment. When you move, you can negotiate higher from day one. You can ask for more benefits. But when you stay too long, people get used to you at that one level. They may forget your true value. So here is a simple rule to that. Every 2 to 3 years, ask yourself, am I growing in skill? Am I growing in pay? Am I happy with the direction? If the answer is no, it may be time to move. Either push hard for a change inside or stay quietly preparing to move. Your 9 to 5 is a tool. If one company will not pay you what you want, another one might. Moving on to part four, your benefit is also part of your wealth. Most people focus only on salary. They forget the hidden money in benefits. When you're checking a job offer, don't just ask, how much is the monthly pay? Also ask, do they have pension or retirement contribution? Do they match some percentage? Is there an health insurance? Do they offer stock option or profit sharing? Do they pay for education or certification? Those things add up. I once saw somebody reject a job because the salary was slightly lower, but they didn't look at the benefits. That new role paid more pension, paid for professional exams, had a better health coverage. If they had stayed 5 to 10 years, the total package would be bigger than the higher salary only job. So when you're thinking wealth, think long term. Your 9 to 5 can cover your health, build your retirement, pay for your skill, give you company stocks that grow. All those are building blocks of wealth. Part 5. Beware of the golden handcuff. Let's talk about the quiet trap. It's called golden handcuff. This is when you have a good salary, you have a nice benefit, your lifestyle has upgraded, but you feel stuck and miserable. You can't live because your mortgage or your rent depends on this pay. The car depends on it. The school fees depends on it. Your image depends on it. You feel like a prisoner in a very nice prison. Maybe you started small. You told yourself, let me just enjoy small. I really work hard. Then one upgrade became two, then became three. You now have a new phone, you have a new car, a bigger house or a bigger apartment, more little subscription. Before you know it, your salary went up, but your peace did not. You are now working to maintain image, not to build freedom. So, how do you avoid this? Pay yourself first. When your salary drops, don't let the first thing that comes to mind be shopping, the lifestyle, the upgrade. Let the first thing be savings, investment, debt repayment, if any. Even if it's 10% at first, make it automatic. The next thing you do is delay lifestyle inflation when your pay increases. Don't rush to upgrade everything. Let your savings and investments get the first raise. For example, salary goes up by $500. Decide that $300 goes into investment while $200 goes to lifestyle. Over a few years, this simple rule can be the difference between I hate my job, but I'm trapped versus I can leave if I want to because I have options. True wealth is not just money, it is options. Part 6. Use your job to fund your business or side hustle. Now, let's talk business. A lot of people say, I want to leave my job and start my own thing. It is very good. Nothing is wrong with that. But living without a plan can turn your dream into a nightmare. Your job can be the investor for your business. Instead of seeing your 9 to 5 as a prison, see it as the thing that pays my bill, the thing funding my experience, the thing giving me stability while I build. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy, let's call him Emmanuel. He worked in IT, he has a good pay, busy job. He wanted to start a tech consulting side hustle. Instead of quitting, he cut some expenses. He used some of his salary to buy tools and pay for website. He woke up 1 hour earlier. He dedicated evenings and some weekend. Slowly, he got his first client, then another, then referral. After 2 to 3 years, his side hustle income was strong enough and stable. Only then did he step away from his job. Was it easy? No. Was it safe? Not safer than jumping with no plan. So if you have a business idea, ask yourself, how can my job fund this? How can I use my free time better? What skill from my 9 to 5 can I transfer to this job? You don't need to kill your job to build your dream. You can use one to support the other for a season. At 7, your salary must be working when you are not. All of this is good, but we must talk one more thing. If your salary only works when you work, you will always feel behind, always feel tired, always feel like money is running away. You need your salary to start working when you are sleeping. That's where investing comes in. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please, can you just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video with one or two of your family members, and let this channel keep growing. So let's go back into it. You need your salary to start working while you're sleeping. And this is where investment comes in. I won't go too deep into technical things here, but let's keep it very simple. 1. Saving alone will not make you rich. Saving is important. I do not dispute that. But if your money is just sitting in an account that pays less than inflation, you're losing your buying power every year. It feels safe, but quietly, it is shrinking. So think of it this way. Saving protects your money in a short term. Investing grows your money in a long term. You need both. Secondly, use simple investment first. You don't need to start trading complicated things. You can start with low cost index fund or ETFs, exchange traded fund. You can start with retirement fund or pension fund. Simple stocks or bond fund. The key is regular contribution, long-term view, not panicking when market moves up and down because market will do its things. Imagine this. You decide that every month, no matter what, you invest a certain amount from your salary, month after month, year after year. Over the next 10, 20, 30 years, that money and the return can grow into something massive. This is how normal people with normal jobs quietly build wealth. They don't shout, they don't flex, they just earn, save, invest, and play it on repeat. While others are spending every raise on lifestyle, they are using their job to build assets. Now, let's put everything together and bring it home. Your 9 to 5 can give you steady income, give you benefits, fund your side hustle, provide money to invest if you use it wisely. But if you never negotiate, never grow, spend everything, upgrade lifestyle every time your income increases, you never invest, then yes, you will feel stuck and you will blame the job. So here is what I want you to do after this video. Check your last 3 to 5 year income. Has it grown? Or have you quietly taken a pay cut? List your wins at work. Start building your brag file. Remember to review your expenses. Where can you free up money to save and invest? Decide to fix a certain percentage of your salary that will go to investment every month. Automate it if you can. If you have a business idea, write one small step you will take every week. Not big, just one small step. Remember, your job is not your enemy, it is a tool. Use it to buy back your freedom, not just to pay your bill. If this video has helped you see your 9 to 5 in a different way, let me know in the comments. Tell me, are you team my job is prison or team my job is my first investor? You want a video where I break down how to build investment plan from your salary step by step. Comment investment plan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who keeps saying, once I leave this job, I'll be finally rich. Sometimes the road to wealth starts right where you are. And I'll see you in my next video. But remember to keep building wealth intentionally.